In the Philippines, a growing number of churches are speaking out against their president's violent war on drugs. The Catholic Church has issued a rare pastoral letter condemning President Duterte's brutal methods. Some churches say his approach is fueling a culture of death. Lucille Talusan reports from Manila.
On the 700 Club Asia program in Manila, Pastor Emil Ibanez painfully described the horrific condition of his son's body, who was victimized in an extrajudicial killing.
A wire was tied around his neck. Duct tape covered his face. His hands tied at his back, and there was a very big slash in his neck. It was so big. That was when I broke down. Why did they treat my son like an animal?
Pastor Ibanez admits his son AJ was a drug user, but says he quit drugs and became a police informant just weeks before his death. AJ is among 8,000 people who have died since Philippine President Duterte began his war on drugs 7 months ago. Most of the alleged drug users and pushers were denied due process. A creeping culture of impunity in the society has prompted the Catholic Church to issue a rare pastoral letter condemning the rising death toll. Catholic leaders called the government's drug war approach a reign of terror aimed largely at the poor.
And the Catholic Church, of course, believing in the gift of life of each and every Filipino, directly confronts the incident happening now. How to speak and how to get out of the fear that is being planted because of what's happening in the country.
Linda fears for her life. She says 5 of her drug-dealing friends surrendered to authorities but were still killed. She says poor people like them should also be given a chance to change and have a new life. Poverty is one of the main reasons why these men and women are resorting to selling drugs as their source of income, and this is why the church and human rights groups are calling out to the government to resort to more dignified means of solving the drug problem, which is providing basic needs such as education and livelihood programs. Friends in the police and military are helping Pastor Ibanez solve his son's case. The pastor believes God is using his son's death as a wake-up call to all Filipinos
that we should repent as a nation and come together to put a stop to the extrajudicial killings, because this kind of evil only begets evil. What has happened to my son has inspired me to be more active in a ministry that teaches values formation to policemen, who in turn teach values to students.
Let's give a chance to the pushers and the users, because we believe that everybody can change, and that is the same thing that we believe that the president can do. That's what we have been praying for, that President Duterte really change the way he's running the drug war.
Lucille Talusan, CBN News, Manila.